Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your 2016 yearly tarot forecast. This is for Taurus, Sun, Taurus, Moon, and Taurus rising signs. So Taurus, I played around with a bunch of different yearly spreads and I've actually decided on this spread that I'm about to use today. It's 2 cards per month and then the bottom of the deck is actually going to be the overall energy. And then what I decided to do, Taurus, is pull you 2 additional guidance cards for 2016. So let's get started, Taurus. Oh wow, beautiful. So that's January, this is February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, Taurus. So the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Coins. Beautiful. So 2016 definitely has new beginnings in store for you. If not, one big one. This can be like a new job. This is new money coming in if it's related to finances or career. This is some sort of new money coming in. So this can be inheritance or a lump sum of money or you actually starting a new job. But this also can be things like, moving to a new home, you getting married, you having a new baby. This can really be many different new beginnings. It doesn't just have to be in regards to work or finances. But definitely, new beginnings are in store for you, Taurus, in 2016. So that's really, really nice. What I'm going to do now, Taurus, is actually just pull you 2 additional oracle cards. So please show me an additional message for Taurus for 2016. An additional message for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for 2016? Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. So this first deck I'm using, Taurus, is the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue, and it looks like this. And the second deck I'm using is the Kuan Yin Oracle by Alana Fairchild. All right, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Please show me an additional message for Taurus, some additional guidance for Taurus. Okay. One last message for Taurus. One last message for Taurus. Additional message for Taurus. Please show me an additional message for Taurus 2016 Taurus. 2016 Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Additional message for Taurus. Alright, Taurus, so let's get started. Okay. So for January, Taurus, we are starting with a beautiful Ace of Wands. So 2 aces right off the bat, Taurus. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Coins here at the bottom of the deck. So new beginnings, definitely. And I feel like this new beginning is... I think it's separate from the Ace of Coins. I don't think these are, this isn't the same new beginning. This is, you have a couple of new beginnings. I really feel like that. And this particular one with the Ace of Wands here is something that you felt fears and anxieties with in the past. It's not going to hinder you now. You're moving past this. But it's something in your life that in the past you might have had some sort of fears or anxieties, maybe holding you back or preventing you from maybe moving forward with something. But now's the time this is happening. This is definitely happening. And whatever new beginning this is for you in January, Taurus, this is something that you're going to be very passionate about. This is you just being very excited and quite happy and having a lot of creative energy in regards to this. So this is really beautiful. You're starting the year off, you know, in a great way. Definitely. New beginnings. So for February, I have the 9 of Swords and then the 6 of Wands. So I see you being very victorious. Yeah, triumphant, victorious, Taurus. Very successful in some regard. You actually, you know, if this is related to work, you could be working a lot, and perhaps that's why I have the 9 of Swords, because the 9 of Swords is a card that represents insomnia. It represents not getting enough sleep. Perhaps, you know, you have, you know, you're thinking a little bit too much. Perhaps you're a little bit too much in your head, and, you know, it's normally right as you're trying to go to bed. It's hindering your sleep a little bit. I don't really find this as you know, that much of a significant energy. You know, I'm really more focused on the 6 of Wands here, which is you being, you know, victorious, you being, you know, quite confident at this time, very proud of yourself. Yeah, you could actually even be receiving some sort of award or some sort of recognition at this time. So yeah, you know, in the month of February, you're just, you know, coming in very victorious in some regard, successful in some regard. So this is really wonderful, Taurus. And it very much could be connected to this Ace of Wands energy as well. So for March, I do have the King of Cups with the Death card. So with the Death card, it's something old is leaving your life, something old is no more, and with that, you know, it's actually opening up space in your life to actually, you know, make room for something new to come in. So there is a new beginning always attached to the Death card. So definitely a new beginning that's coming in for you. And, you know, because it's sitting with the King of Cups here, I don't always pick up on this, but I am for you, Taurus. In the month of March, this could very well be like a new relationship. And this is kind of coming out of left field, but this very well could be a new relationship. So perhaps, you know, maybe, you know, you had a breakup in the past or something old has left your life, and that's what this Death card is representing. Perhaps, you know, something old is no more. You did create that space, and now this is just telling me this new beginning is coming in, and it's something that can be related to love or your emotions, you know, your emotional needs being met, you being quite content and happy with this new beginning. It's something that's going to touch your heart, something that's, you know, going to make you very happy. So, you know, for some Tauruses, this definitely can be like a new love coming in or a new relationship. They don't necessarily have to be a water sign. That is a possibility, but they don't have to be. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but definitely don't have to be. Because I'm really picking up more so this is you being quite happy with this, whatever this new beginning is. But for some of you, you know, they could be a water sign person coming in. And this is March. So now for April, I do have the 5 of Wands with the Page of Swords, and this is April. So April, Taurus, you could have, you know, perhaps a lot of competition around you within the workplace. That's normally what the 5 of Swords represents for me. Sometimes it can be people around you that are quite jealous, and that could be because you're receiving some sort of news with the Page of Swords here. This can be news or communication coming to you. It can be delayed news as well. but this could have been delayed news in the past, and now it's coming through now in the month of April. The Five of Wands can also represent petty arguments. This wouldn't be like huge conflicts at all. This is more of like an annoying energy. You know, someone nitpicking or someone trying to get on your nerves. Yeah, petty arguments, petty squabblings, differences of opinion. But I definitely see news coming in, and it can be in regards to, you know, a work situation or perhaps people around you. Very interesting for the month of April, Taurus. So for May, Taurus, I do have the Four of Coins with the Queen of Swords. So I really feel like, you know, this is your energy with the Queen of Swords. This is you just being incredibly focused, and maybe it's perhaps something to do with the previous month of that Five of Wands. Something might have really got you, you know, a little fired up yourself, because this is my warrior queen. This is like a fierce woman. She's incredibly driven, incredibly focused and determined, and she's, you know, she has a lot of willpower. She's incredibly yeah, just strong-willed, and when she wants something, she just goes out and gets it. So I really feel like this is really probably you and your determination in some regard. And because it's coupled with the Four of Coins here, this could be you really determined, focused to maybe make more money or work more. Because perhaps maybe you want to save your money for some particular reason, because I do have the Four of Coins, which is a card for me that's very conservative, and it normally represents you saving your money. You know, you're saving your money more than you're spending it. This can also represent you hanging on to something. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It can just be you hanging on tightly to something, Taurus, in the month of May. But, you know, you are coming up, I feel, as the Queen of Swords. So whatever, you know, whatever this is you being incredibly focused and determined with whatever this is. So, you know, just like my King of Swords, the Queen of Swords is someone who is always going to be the victor. She's always going to come out on top. So just know that. You're coming in very powerful. Now, for the month of June, I do have the Eight of Coins with the Queen of Coins. So, you know, your focus is completely on money and career at this time. This is you, whether you're male or female, Taurus. This is your energy of the Queen of Coins. And, you know, with the Eight of Coins, I just see you, you know, really working on your craft, putting a lot of time and energy into, you know, just really working on your craft. I would say at this particular time in June, this is when you're really just, it looks like, completely focused on your career. You're perfecting your craft. You're working extremely hard. You could also be receiving some sort of raise or promotion at this time. Sometimes this is known as the apprenticeship card, so you could actually be, you know, learning a new skill at this time, or maybe taking some classes. Yeah, or this could be like a new job that you're starting out, Taurus. But for me, this is typically my craftsman card, and I just see you working very hard at this time, and you're very career-minded and you know, focused on your finances at this time. So for July, Taurus, I do have the Knight of Coins with the Temperance card. So the Knight of Coins is, you know, an energy of you moving forward, you moving towards something perhaps very slowly and cautiously and carefully. And Temperance is all about healing and moderation. So, you know, this could be a month for you, Taurus, where you're healing, you're balanced, you're emotionally balanced. Yeah, you're doing quite well at this time. This is also a card that, you know, when it shows up, I do know that you are being divinely guided, Taurus. You do have angels and your spirit guides around you, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you at this time. Yeah. This Knight of Coins, you know, could be someone around you. You know, perhaps maybe a younger earth sign, but it doesn't have to be. This could be a younger individual around you. But I really feel like this is most likely, this is, you know, it can be an energy that, you know, something is coming to you. Perhaps some sort of news is coming to you, or an offer, or an opportunity is actually perhaps coming to you. Knights do bring things into us, so perhaps something is coming to you at this time, and it very well could be connected to this Eight of Coins, which could have been like a promotion or a raise or something, some sort of acknowledgement perhaps. And you know, so maybe the following month is when you're receiving something in regards to that, and perhaps it's bringing in a lot of balance to your life, or some healing into your life. So that's really beautiful, Taurus. So for August, I actually have two major arcana cards. I have the Star and I have the Hanging Man. And I do believe another sign got this as well. But what this is kind of telling me is, you know, you might have to take like a timeout or a period of suspense, but just know that this is very temporary, Taurus. You know, and this is actually really good for us, because when we do take some sort of timeout or period of suspense, you know, we do come out of this with a fresh perspective, and it's actually really good for, you know, for your intuition. You do gain a lot of clarity during this time. And the Star card is actually, you know, another card here. You have two cards in a row, Taurus, that talk about being divinely guided, you know, having angels and spirit guides around you, guiding you, protecting you. So I really feel like you're being led to your destiny. There's, you know, a lot of you know, divine energy happening here, Taurus. And the Star is coming in, offering you reassurance, letting you know to know, you know, not give up hope, not lose faith. Better days are actually coming in. You know, you have a lot of beautiful things that are coming in. You just need to remain positive. And you know, also with the Star card, this can be a wish coming true as well. So, you know, just take this, you know, if you are experiencing this energy during this time, just take this little time. It's only temporary. Go within, because it can actually be very good, you know, very good for you. So for the month of September, I do have the Nine of Cups with the King of Swords. So Taurus, the month of September it looks like it's going to be a wonderful month for you. This is you, you know, being quite happy, quite content. This is emotional abundance. The Nine of Cups is all about emotional abundance, you being very fulfilled and very happy at this time. But it's also a wish card, and you know, you have the Star here, you have the Nine of Cups. This is two wish cards right in a row. And for some Tauruses, it definitely can be in regards to this King of Swords character. This can be like a King of Swords coming in. It can be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be a man who's incredibly logical, very intellectual, very focused and determined. This is a strong character, very determined individual. It can be a man who sits in judgment, like a judge, a lawyer, a police officer, or some sort of any sort of man who works within the legal system, or woman. It doesn't have to be a man, it can be a woman as well. So for some of you, you know, for some Tauruses out there, you might have been wishing for a particular individual to come into your life. This could be the time that they're coming in, but this also could be, you know, you might have been wishing and hoping, you know, for you to actually have this sort of energy, for you to be, you know, kind of fierce and, you know, just a very strong individual. And this could be you actually taking on these characteristics in September, Taurus, where you're, you know, This is my warrior king. This is you just being, you know, very, very focused, very determined, and, you know, you being the victor, you know, coming out on top in some way. So really awesome energy, Taurus. With the Faith card, and the Faith card is actually the Hierophant. So for some Tauruses, I would say in the month of October, you could be getting married. Straight up, honestly, you could be getting married. With you being divinely guided, like I've, you know, like I just said here, with the Temperance and the Star. And now you have this character of the King of Swords with the Nine of Cups and the Star. That's a wish card. It's happiness. It's emotional contentment. And now, you know, with this new beginning, which is, you know, the Fool represents a new beginning. That's all about taking a risk and taking a leap of faith. And, you know, the Faith card here, which is the Hierophant, can represent marriage. So for some Tauruses, just some, you know, very well you could be like rushing to the altar, eloping, you know, getting married very quickly or out of nowhere. Because the Fool is all about you know, deciding to go down a new path, but it's a risk, and it's you just taking a leap of faith and deciding to go for something. So Taurus, very much, you know, this could be like a marriage. If it's not a marriage, this, you know, because, you know, we have the Fool with the Faith card here, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant represents, you know, large companies, conforming, traditional values. So this could be some sort of new opportunity. Perhaps, you know, you're taking a risk or a leap of faith and you're deciding to go work for a new company. And that could be why the previous month, you know, you might have taken on this energy of the King of Swords here, because maybe this job was available and that's why, you know, you were very focused and determined to get this job. So some sort of new beginning starting in October for you. Wonderful, wonderful energy here, Taurus. I'm just seeing if I pick up anything else from these cards. Yeah, for some Tauruses, you might have to seek some sort of advice in regards to this new opportunity, some sort of maybe guidance. So, you know, definitely if you feel the need, definitely go ahead with that, whether it's, you know, from like a spiritual advisor or religious mentor or just, you know, an older, wiser person in your life. Definitely get that advice or that guidance, because it's going to be good for you, and it's going to help you kind of move forward with this new beginning and take this, you know, this risk, this leap of faith here. Now for the month of November, Taurus, I have the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Swords. So again, this could be like a new relationship starting for some Tauruses. You know, the Knight of Cups can be like your Prince Charming, or your knight in shining armor coming in. Knights also bring us in things, so this could be an offer coming to you or some sort of, you know, news coming to you. And, you know, because I have the Ace of Swords here, which is a victory card, but it also represents new beginnings, and this is, you know, really the beginning stages of this. This would be like the spark, the inspiration, that kind of, you know, takes place or occurs to you, and it really sets forth, you know, the events that come in and take place that lead up to this wonderful new beginning that you're starting. So for some Tauruses, if this was all career related down here, and you are single, this could be you meeting someone, this could be someone coming in, and they don't have to be a water sign, not at all. And then for other Tauruses that this isn't, you know, someone new coming in, a partner coming in, this could just be, you know, the start of, you know, some sort of new beginning, some sort of spark of inspiration that leads to just something, you know, some sort of new opportunity in your life, that you're going to be very victorious with. And it can be connected to this Fool here, because these are two new beginnings, you know, in October and then November. And this could lead to your happiness. This would bring you to you being very content and bring you to moving you forward and moving you towards your happiness. So very beautiful energy, Taurus. And so for the final month of 2016, for December, you have the High Priestess with the Page of Cups. So this can be news or communication coming in. Pages can be news and communication coming in. And this would definitely be good news. This also can be new beginnings. So this could be like 3 new beginnings in a row. Pages can be new beginnings, and this would be some sort of new beginning that on an emotional level makes you very happy and very content. So that's, you know, why I definitely mentioned for some Tauruses, this could be like a new relationship starting, and this is your new beginning. And perhaps, you know, this is something that you know, might have knew that was going to occur with the High Priestess here. You might have had like an intuitive feeling about this, or knowing that this was going to occur. And then for others, if this isn't, you know, a new relationship that's starting, this is just news or communication coming in. And the High Priestess represents, you know, things unknown, secrets, mysteries. You could be finding something out at this time with this news coming in. It could have been something that maybe you were unaware of, and now you're actually learning about something in December. But either way, I find this to be, you know, something that's very good. I don't see this as a negative whatsoever. Just, you know, make sure you are using your intuition at this time, Taurus. So overall, I think that 2016 is going to be just a wonderful year for you, Taurus. Lots of news and communication coming in, lots of new beginnings. You have the Ace of Wands, you have the Ace of Coins, and the Ace of Swords. You have the Fool card, you know, the Star with Temperance, and, you know, several different Knights. You know, you had the Six of Wands, which is victory, the Death card, new beginnings. So just, you know, a lot of wonderful energy here, really. 2 wish cards. I mean, wonderful, wonderful reading. What I'm going to do now, Taurus, is get into your extra cards here, your additional guidance. And the first one you have is Guiding Children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. And then the second card that I pulled is Shining Lotus from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. Okay, Guiding Children. One can be gentle and a fierce protector. My vigilant focus on keeping harmony within households stem from my desire for children to maintain their youthful and sense of wonder. How else will we ensure that they'll see and speak with the fairies? How else will we foster the continuation of children's healing laughter? Join with me in guiding the children, and you'll see your own imagination sparked by these amazing young beings. Your own enthusiasm and youthful spirit attracts the children's respect and attention. I'll lead you toward young people who can benefit from your help. Various meanings of this card are spend time with or have a heart-to-heart talk with your own children. Get into a career involved with helping kids. Volunteer with young people. Know that children will be coming into your life soon. You will be a parent. Take care of your own inner child through play and laughter. Very interesting, Taurus. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but I'm a Taurus too. It's very interesting. Okay, so Shining Lotus. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without wavering, even in the face of challenge by another. At other times, we benefit ourselves and others by taking a risk and allowing the inner lotus blossom of our true self to shine forth for all to behold. All right. So, you know, this is saying, Taurus, to, you know, keep things close to your chest, you know, which the High Priestess can actually, you know, represent that as well. You know, depending on other cards around her, I definitely do normally, you know, inform people to play their cards close to their chest when she pops up, because that's exactly what the High Priestess represents. She's very mysterious, and she plays her cards very close to her chest, and it benefits her. So Taurus, I would say, you know, after reading this, definitely play your cards close to your chest. And it can be very beneficial to you. But beautiful reading, honestly. You've had some really lovely cards, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading, Taurus, and I hope you have a great 2016. Take care.